Glad you're all here. Thank you for being here. It's a historic day for Texas Tech. United Supermarkets has been such an iconic figure in Lubbock. So many people, I bet at least 50 of you in this room probably started your careers at United Supermarkets, and United is known for such great customer service and everything else, and so we're so pleased to be able to have a relationship here with United and Texas Tech. Those blowers just went off. They're not supposed to go off, so hopefully those go off here. They'll turn them back off in just a minute. Just when I talked to them and said turn them off, they just went right back on. But we're going to hear from a few people today, and then we'll let afterwards, after we're done, after Robert Taylor speaks, we'll be able to do one-on-ones with anyone. If you want to talk to anyone, just get with us if you have somebody you want to talk to and do an interview. But first of all, I want to bring up here Barry Street. And Barry is the chairman of the Texas Tech Alumni Association's National Board. Please welcome Barry Street.
My wife always gives me instructions when I have to go and speak what few times, because I'm a cotton farmer and a ginner and I don't do much speaking. But she said, button your jacket. Andrea tore my button off when she came and hugged me a minute ago, so I don't have a button. And she said, speak loud. And then Gio tells me just before I come up here, the speaker's not working and to talk loud. So anyway, so we'll see how this goes. On behalf of the Texas Tech Alumni Association, I would like to thank Learfield for our recent partnership and for facilitating such an outstanding sponsor for our organization with United Supermarkets. And like I said, I'm Barry Street. I'm chairman of the National Alumni Board, but I kind of feel like today I'm serving as twofold. I'm also a farmer, as I said, and a cattleman, and so I feel like it's unique that I get to see the gifts that God has given us from the land, the sunshine, water, the seeds that He provides for us, put that in the ground, raise it, harvest it, and then see that product go processing and then turn full fold back into the supermarkets. And so I think that's pretty unique for me to be able to see that side of it, and so I appreciate that, Mr. Taylor. The Texas Tech Alumni Association represents more than 200,000 alumni and friends of Texas Tech University, and we are honored to share our support of United Supermarkets with the loud and proud alumni of Texas Tech. As United Supermarkets has increased its Lubbock footprint over the last several years and expanded into Texas and New Mexico, Red Raider alumni are filling many of those leadership positions. You know, United Supermarkets, they provide over $5 million in scholarships, or $5 million in endowments, and over 50 scholarships to Texas Tech and to the Texas Tech Health Science Center a year, in providing new alumni for this university, and so we appreciate that. On behalf of the Texas Tech National Board of Directors, the association is proud to support the partnership with United Supermarkets as the official supermarket of the Texas Tech Alumni Association. And so I'd like, on behalf of the alumni, I'd like to say thank you to Learfield again for bringing this partnership together. Mr. Taylor, we thank you very much for this partnership with United Supermarkets, and remember, you are one of us, and we do appreciate that, and guns up.
Barry's wife didn't call me. I forgot to button my jacket too, so I appreciate him bringing it up. We're very fortunate here at Texas Tech to have Kirby Hocutt leading the charge, so please join me in welcoming Kirby Hocutt.
Thank you, Robert. Good afternoon, and thank you for being here today. We're excited to have the opportunity as the Texas Tech Athletics Department today to say thank you to a longtime partner, a longtime teammate, as well as make an exciting announcement as Mr. Street did just a few minutes ago. But first I have to say, Robert mentioned the great service that United Supermarkets provides. And it makes me think back to moving to Lubbock, Texas over 8 years ago. And I and my wife, after her first trip to United, came home, and she says, we moved from the state of Florida, where they said Disneyland was the happiest place in the world. She goes, I have to tell you, that is wrong. United Supermarkets is the happiest place in the world. She said, "You would not believe the service and the attention that we received." And as we became boots on the ground here in Lubbock, we realized that's just a fabric of West Texas and Lubbock, Texas, but it's nowhere more evident than at United, and we're so fortunate to have their continued partnership. It was 20 years ago this month, actually, that Texas Tech University needed someone to step forward in a leadership role. We needed someone to invest into our athletics department, into our basketball programs, allowing us to build one of the nation's finest basketball arenas, an arena that would become so much more than just a basketball facility, but would become a gathering place for Texas Tech University, for Lubbock and all of West Texas and the Red Raider Nation, a gathering place for graduation, guest speakers, celebration events, concerts, and of course, basketball games and volleyball matches. And that is what we know as the United Supermarkets Arena. So today, 20 years later, we celebrate our longtime and continued partnership with United Supermarkets for their continued support and generosity, allowing us to compete at the championship level. So thank you for that continued investment. I mentioned that we also have a special announcement, as the Alumni Association did. And once again, for Texas Tech Athletics, United Supermarkets has stepped forward yet again in an enhanced way to become the official supermarket of Texas Tech Athletics. And this increased investment by United Supermarkets into Texas Tech Athletics is so important as we continue our drive to become the nation's very best athletics department. And we're very proud of the continued partnership and the enhanced partnership of the official supermarket that is United Supermarkets. I want to thank, too, as Barry did, our multimedia rights partner, Learfield IMG College and Red Raider Sports Properties. They're our local team extension of the athletic department for leading this on behalf of Texas Tech Athletics. Rick Leach, the general manager of Learfield Sports Properties, is here with us today. Rick, thank you for your continued work. We sincerely appreciate United Supermarkets and their ongoing support and additional level of investment and commitment to the Red Raiders. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce our good friend, partner, and teammate, Mr. Robert Taylor, CEO of United. Robert.
I don't think I can button my coat, but anyway, I'll try. Kirby, thanks. Barry, thank you. Where'd you go, Barry? Oh, yeah, thanks so much for the kind words. I feel like this is a continuation trip for us. I think we started being a partner of Texas Tech shortly after 1956 when we built our first store in Lubbock, Texas. We've got a lot of people that are invested in Texas Tech. Majority of our executive team graduated from Tech, and all of them have supported Tech for a long time. Look at my wife, Jan, out here. Some of us have supported Tech longer than others, but it's just because we got here quicker. And in fact, let's see, we got a cheerleader here. Shannon, in fact, she's our executive vice president of talent management, cheerleader at Texas Tech. So we got the whole crowd here. But we were smart enough to figure out that Tech was really, really good for Lubbock, which is our home base and our home community. We saw what they do, how they enhance life experiences in Lubbock, but also throughout our footprint, all throughout West Texas. Now we're in New Mexico, got some spread in Dallas, but we really feel like the heart of Tech and the heart of United is in West Texas. And so we realize that, and we just are here to offer the help to enhance our partnership and let it go for years to come. So we're glad to be here, and we're glad to be Red Raiders. Thank you.
So I say we're going to ask Robert and Barry and Kirby to come up for pictures. If you guys want to do some one-on-ones, let us know. And thank you all for coming here, and thank you to United Supermarkets.